Hi, this is Kevin Deal from Upscale Audio, and today we're going to talk about the Music Hall MMF-7.3. I want to say something to you. If you're going to be buying a turntable that's around $1,000, you want to be very careful about what you get. Don't assume that the companies that make super expensive turntables are going to offer you the best when it comes to something that's around $1,000 to $1,500, because sometimes they don't. Their super inexpensive offerings pale in comparison to the big gun stuff that they make, and I have to tell people that. Don't think about the name that much. Think about what you're getting for your money. The second thing is you want to make sure that you get the right cartridge. Buying it in a package with the cartridge that they supply is oftentimes the best way to do it because they give you a discount on it, and this is a good example. This comes with the Ortofon 2M Bronze. 2M Bronze is a sweetheart of a cartridge. It's $440. It's a nude elliptical moving magnet cartridge. And you say to yourself, what? It's not a moving coil? Moving coil cartridges, or even high output moving coil cartridges, do not guarantee you better performance. I'm going to tell you why. Oftentimes, they have about half the output that this one has. So if you have an inexpensive phono stage, or maybe a mediocre one, a cartridge with 2.5 millivolts out is not going to, maybe you might get a little bit more noise out of it. The other thing you got to consider is that moving coil cartridges cannot be, you're not going to retip them. When you wear it out, you have to replace the whole cartridge, whereas with this cartridge, you get to replace just the needle. So for people that are hardcore record guys, some guys buy these things, they don't even use them. Other people, they go, hell no, I want to spin my records. If you're that second person and you like to use your stuff, maybe you want to get a moving magnet cartridge where you can just replace the needle. And it'll save you a lot of money in the long run. The other thing is, moving magnet cartridges sound frickin' amazing. It's not whether it's moving magnet or moving coil. It is what the cartridge is. This cartridge has always been a sweetheart. It's always been one of my favorites. It's got tons of outputs. So if you've got a phono stage that's a little weak, hallelujah, brother. It's just so easy breezy to work with. But you got to make sure you get the right cartridge for you and what you're doing and your phono stage. This turntable is $1,395 without the cartridge. Another $200 more, and you're getting a $440 cartridge. That, to me, is really sweet. Now, what's the turntable about? It's bitchin'. It is made in Europe. It is made in the factory that is the largest manufacturer of turntables in the world, that manufactures under several brand names, and I love it because they make great stuff. The plinth is made of 2 layers. So it's a dual plinth system that has sorbethane pucks in between the plinths to help give you better isolation. The platter is made of acrylic, and it's very, very dense, and it's non-resonance. It's absolutely dead quiet. And then you got a beautiful screw-down record clamp. How bitchin' is that? The motor is a DC motor. That means it's cogless. You don't have problems with speed. It's got 33 and 45. A little tip to all you guys that are kind of new to records, if you get a belt drive turntable and you go to turn the motor on, I suggest to you that when you do so, you give the platter a little turn when you turn the power on, because that'll help extend the life of the belt. The Tonearm is gorgeous. It's a carbon fiber tube. Extremely low mass. It's got precision bearings going up and down and across the plane. And then the counterweight is decoupled. It's really cool the way they did this, and they did it for 2 reasons. Number one, they put it into this rear position, so the top of the weight is where the stylus tip is, and that's just good for balance. The other thing is it decouples this weight. It helps to reduce the effects of resonance, is what it does, and it's really, really slick. I mean, these guys know how to engineer nice stuff. It comes with beautiful interconnect cables, a little bit nicer than you might expect, and they're not captive. So if you decide to go bonkers and get some crazy cables, you can do so. Some turntables in this price range, they're going to have captive power cables. The other thing is it comes with a really nice dust cover, which I'm not going to show you right now. because I don't want to block this thing, some turntables don't come with a dust cover. You got to think about all these things when you're buying stuff. Some turntables don't come with interconnects, dust covers, cartridges. You know, this baby comes complete and it is ready to rock. You know what else is cool about it? It's got a built-in spirit level right here on the top. So you're able to adjust the feet. It's got really cool pucks, tiptoes, and it has tiptoe isolating pucks that it sets into. But you can adjust the feet and make sure that the turntable is perfectly level, because that is super, super important. I dig this turntable. I love it. It's a beautiful piano black finish. They are just such a super high quality product, and it comes with a great cartridge. So for the people that don't have a crazy phono stage, I mean, you've got something here that's going to make your phono stage, make your equipment sound the very best it can. None of my salespeople are on commission here. I have analog experts that only work in this space. And we stock every model from this company. We stock every VPI. We stock every project. We stock every Clear Audio. So they don't have to play favorites, and they're not on commission, so they're not going to try to push the one that makes them the most money. And that's really important, because I want you to be happy. Please be happy. Look, come to our beautiful... We're at 26,000 square feet now. This is like Mecca in Southern California. But if not, you can call us. We will set it up for you like we're setting up this one for a customer. We make sure that it is absolutely perfect, because we're going to treat your system like it's ours. Oh, also, we have 6-month or even 12-month no-interest financing, and we take trade-ins, though maybe we don't like to trade in old turntables too much, because it's too much work on our end. But we do take trade-ins, and look, we want to make sure you're happy. That's the gig, okay? Thanks.